In the shadowed corners of wealth and power, the elite often miss the snares laid right at their feet. We only want influential guests at our wedding, Marco, not your working-class pals. My daughter's fiancé doomed himself with those 11 words. Ethan Whitaker, hedge fund heir from Greenwich's gilded circles, Ivy League Polish gleaming, stood in my simple den that Thursday evening, brushing aside 30 years of grit and grind. I didn't snap back, didn't argue, just tilted my head with a quiet grin, the kind my sight crews recognized as the calm before a storm of consequences. Ethan saw me as some fortunate builder who'd scraped by. He never guessed the irrelevant outsider he scorned held the strings to unravel his lavish $100,000 dream wedding. Within a day, his ceremony would evaporate like mist. His polished image would shatter, and 150 guests would see who truly held the power. But let's rewind to how this unfolded, step by step. The slights had simmered for months, each one a sharp nick carving deeper. It sparked back in March when Ethan eyed my guest list. 27 names. My loyal crew from Rossi Builders, the men who'd lifted me from zero to empire. Carlo Bianchi, who'd schooled me in U.S. regs when my English was halting. Pat O'Reilly, who'd backed me for loans when banks slammed doors on foreigners. These weren't staff. They were kin forged in dust and deadlines. Papa, perhaps we trim a few invites. Sophia murmured softly, Ethan's hand on her shoulder like a claim. The Whitakers have standards to uphold. Ethan bobbed his head in agreement. No offense, Marco, but weddings mirror the legacies involved. We have to consider the image. Image? That term echoed in my skull like a bad echo for weeks. By April, my roster was streamlined. The builders, sidelined. My card game buddies from the block, vanished. Even Tia Lopez, who'd babysat Sophia through my endless shifts, too casual for Whitaker grandeur. We're aiming for intimate, Ethan clarified over charts at my Formica table. Just kin and those who count in our spheres. I studied Sophia's face in those talks. My shining star, first Rossi with a degree. She'd fidget, eyes downcast, but stay silent. Love blinds you, I reasoned. She'd wake up soon. Yet it escalated. In May, Ethan slipped me a card for his clan's bespoke tailor. Nothing harsh, Marco, but you'll rub elbows with key players. First look stick, key players. There it was again, that barbed phrase. The gut punch landed during the June tour at Greenwich Country Club. I'd fronted the $500 down payment. Myself, cash clawed from scorching asphalt, while Ethan chased lacrosse glory at boarding school. This is Sophia's dad. Ethan introduced me to the coordinator, voice dipping. He's in the trades. The tone twisted it like I dug ditches, not crafted the mansions his crowd lounged in. But here's Ethan's blind spot. In 2019, Rossi Builders revamped their whole East Pavilion, a $2 million haul. I had every trustee's direct line, had bailed them out when their prior team bolted mid-job. I just flashed a polite smile and gripped hands firmly. By July, the erasure was blatant. Ethan was scrubbing my world from his nuptials. My partners, too rough. Churchmates might miss the nuances. Even my brother Luca, a top surgeon mending hearts for 2 decades. Is he rooted here? Apparently, saving lives didn't cut it for Whitakers. The breaking point hit 3 weeks back. Ethan showed up with new layouts. I was shoved to table 12, tucked by the swinging kitchen doors. Sophia's late mom, bless her, would have wept from her framed photo on the shelf, witnessing this smug kid trample our legacy. Pure setup, Marco, Ethan muttered, avoiding my gaze. Prime spots for core family and vital networks. Vital networks? I'd forged a 120 million firm from dirt. Rossi Builders hired 340 souls, nailed 847 builds across states, from malls to towers to resorts. Our signs dotted skylines from the city to upstate. Yet I wasn't vital. That's when I dialed discreetly, probing Ethan Whitaker and Whitaker Capital. The findings chilled my veins and hardened my spine. Ethan wasn't just snubbing my roots. He was burying his own rot. Whitaker Capital juggled $800 million in trusts. Flashy stats. But my PI, the one I tapped for hires, unearthed gaps. Vanished funds. Shady shifts. Casino tabs hitting $400,000. Ethan, the judge of merit, was siphoning from seniors to bankroll his vices. The SEC had launched a probe 2 months prior. Feds were stacking charges. His fairy tale wedding? A final fling before the hammer fell. But he didn't know I'd uncovered it. He figured wedding my girl meant tapping my vaults to plug his holes. Thursday night, as he lounged in my den, dismissing my crew as misfits, it snapped into focus. This transcended status. It was soul deep, a silver spoon brat, questioning a self-made man's mettle. Ethan pegged me as a fluke foreigner. He missed that fortune, played no part. 3 decades had woven alliances, loyalty, clout that could topple empires. Come Friday dawn, Ethan Whitaker would grasp how swiftly I could eclipse his son, and how his flawless wedding could dissolve into nothing. Friday, 7:30 a.m. My cell buzzed amid site reports. Ethan's ID glowed. I always taped calls. Construction life teaches words. Twist later, he was handing me gold on a platter. Marco, we got a chat. That haughty clip grated like nails on steel. About last night. You get it now? I let silence stretch, baiting him. This union's bigger than Sophia and me. Its dynasties merging. Whitakers have defined Greenwich for generations. I stayed mute, letting him burrow deeper. My mom's pre-wedding soiree next week. Elite crowd, moguls, lawmakers, heritage names. I hear you. The issue, Marco, your sight guys, they'd stick out. And frankly, unsettle the room. My fist clenched, knuckles whitening. Your guys, don't take it wrong. It's facts, like the Miller's bash last year. Her elite ties, his startup crowd, kept lanes clear. Lanes. This punk was ordering me to mine. Ethan, what's my trade in your eyes? A beat. Building stuff. You run Rossi Builders, right? Solid gig. My granddad respected trades. But this event? Different tier. Different tier. Lecturing me like a newbie. Spell out this tier. Dad's firm partners, circuit judges, the Bancroft clan. They own the county's top lender. Senator Hale's attending, market shakers, policymakers. They talk a refined tongue. What tongue? Power's dialect, Marco. Legacy wealth, entrenched sway. Not knocking you, your rags to riches tale inspires. But Sophia's stepping up now. New rules apply. Stepping up, like my world was a gutter. New rules. Spot on. This elevates Sophia beyond her origins. But it demands cuts, leaving baggage behind. Baggage like me, like the hands that shaped her path. So what are you proposing? No, prioritize Sophia. Maybe throw a low-key bash for your crowd post ceremony. Grill out, keep it fitting. A backyard scrap for the nobodies. And Sophia wants this? She craves our acceptance. We'll ease her in if we play smart. Play smart. I was a risk to mitigate. You're spot on, Ethan. The wedding should showcase your true circle. Knew you'd see reason. Oh, I see crystal. His end went hush, my edge piercing through. All good, Marco? Couldn't be better. You've clarified it all. So guest tweaks are set? We're aligned on who fits. I clicked off, replayed the 23-minute tirade. Every barb, every belittle. Ethan had armed me. More, he'd greenlit what followed. By lunch, he'd taste the gap between birthright and bootstrapped might. The bitter way. I sealed it at 11:47 a.m., gazing at Sophia's grad pic, top of her class at Wharton, cap tassel swinging. I'd pulled doubles 4 years straight for her fees, never skipped a milestone. She was my world, but she merited more than Ethan. My phone hummed. Sophia. Papa, Ethan said your talk went well. You're okay with the plans? Her tone lifted, yet wavered, like she'd been treading eggshells. We got each other loud and clear, Cara. Relieved. His clan's got rituals. And Papa, this could boost my path. His dad's firm reps giants. Doors might open. Sophia, do you love him? Quiet stretch too far. Of course, Papa. Why doubt? Because real love honors roots, doesn't bury them. Another hush. Her reply shrank. I'm not burying, just adapting to his realm. Tweaks happen. Tweaks. Echoing her man's script. Cara, does he quiz on the mantle snaps? Your mama's journey? Or climb? Papa? On the firm? The folks who propped us? Does he crave your full story? Nothing. A true lover cherishes that. Doesn't clip it. It's messy, Papa. His kin expects. And ours? Our standards? Soft sobs filtered through. I just crave harmony. Belonging. You belong. By 2 p.m., Ethan's venues were ghosts. But I pressed on. At 2:47, Rico rang. Marco jackpot. SEC's 8 months deep. 2.3 mil siphoned. Gambling holes. 400K owed. Exposure. FBI hits Monday. Cuffs Tuesday. Ethan had one free weekend to rue crossing the wrong builder. Friday, 3:15 p.m. Ethan's unraveling kicked off with his planner's call. Sophia hit me up 20 minutes later, voice quivering. Papa chaos. Country club axed us. Family issue, but we had deals. Odd Cara. Ritz too. Pipes burst. Refunding. I hummed empathy as scanning my client Rolodex. 3 decades ties were yielding fruit. Papa, Ethan's spiraling, phoning contacts for spots. but primes are locked solid. He'll sort it. What Ethan ignored, what no one grasped, was Rossi Builder's grip on Greenwich's social veins. We didn't just erect walls. We wove the fabric of galas and gatherings. 3:45 p.m. Bayview buzzed. Mr. Rossi, apologies on the Whitaker cancel. Harlan cited kin matters. Thanks. Full 15K back? And Harlan says call any time. Ted knew gratitude. 18 permits snarled. I'd greased wheels, called chits, launched on time. 20 p.m. Sophia again, fear edging in. 3 more dumps. Oak Ridge Golf, Hollow Hills Club, even Norwalk Aquarium. Excuses vary, but Ethan smells foul play. No fluke, it was calculated pull. Oak Ridge? We framed their lodge in 20 Hollow Hills. Post-flood overhaul, 200K saved. Aquarium? HVAC install. Curator's kid on my payroll. He wants a PI now. Overkill, Kara. Is it? He grilled if you link to these spots. Silence from me. What did you say? That you're a basic builder. No pull like that. Basic builder. Even Sophia echoed Ethan's sneer. Kara, guess our project tally in 30 years? Hundreds? 847. Centers, offices, eateries, inns, clubs, estates. 600 plus hires, subs, vendors from here to upstate. Quiet. Build dreams, they recall. Fix jams, beat clocks and costs, they recall. Sponsor leagues, hire kin, they recall. Papa implying maybe Ethan underrates honest toil's yield. 30 p.m. Ethan direct, tone coiled but frayed underneath. Marco, straight talk. You tied to our venues? Clients vary over decades. Why? 7 bail today. Not random. Peculiar. Marco, you meddling. The accusation lingered. Ethan, months deep into meaning me, now feared my reach. Yesterday you said I miss power players. Today you think I sway 7 elites. Pick one. Hush. Per you I'm a lucky outsider. How'd I pull that? Unless you misjudged my build. Sweat practically dripped through the line. If wires crossed. No cross, Ethan. You've been blunt on my rank. I've grasped it fine. What do you want? Bingo. The pivot proving he got who wielded the whip. You get the exact bash mirroring your essence. Which is? A thief propping on pilfered cash, veiling sins, doesn't merit extravagance. Tomb silent. Yep, Ethan. SEC probe, casino tabs. I know your core. Baseless. FBI proves Monday. But fret tomorrow. 150 see your true measure. Click to Ethan craved power players at his wedding. Tomorrow feds would qualify. Saturday 8:15 a.m. Ethan stormed my office. No heads up. Secretary buzzed. Mr. Rossi, Ethan Whitaker, rattled. In! He barged in, facade fracturing, suit rumpled, locks wild, eyes shadowed from sleepless torment. Room screamed my triumphs, trophies, sight shots, 95's first permit framed, dream solidified. Talk now. I nodded to the seat. He loomed, faking dominance. You smug, huh? I reclined, methodical. 11 spots, Marco. All backups vaporized. Tough break. You're doing. What exactly? Hands trembled. You weaponized ties to nuke my day. Yesterday, lucky hack. Today, county overlord. Decide. He paced, fury caged. No joke, Marco. Sophia's crushed. Her vision wrecked 'cause you can't stomach the snub. Snub like a playground slight. Sit. Tone dropped. He froze. Sit. He did. Drawer slid open. Folder thumped down 47 SEC pages. Eyes bulged at seals. Games? You've run a whopper. 2.3 mil client cash. Dozen moves. All to mask casino craters. Pallor hit. Helen Baxter, 82, pension shifted to you for yields. 180K to your slots. Can't. The Lins, 70s. Grandkids tuition. 240K vanished. Slid proof, wires to Caesars. Intriguing, Ethan. You preached elites. Polish. Status. While looting elders for bets. Not looting. Cash flow tweaks. Euphemisms amid doom. Feds disagree. Prosecutors too. 8 months stacking. How'd you... Same as venue flips. Bonds of trust, not ladders climbed. He leaned, pleading. Marco deal? Sophia suffers from our spat. She merits superior. I adore her. Her funds, mine. Wedding as bailout. Quiet admitted all. Monday feds cuff you. Fraud, theft, breaches. Assets iced. Name mud. Sophia? Bullet dodged. Free for a worthy match. He rose sluggish. Not done. True. Starts now. In hours, 150 learn your rot. You scum. I'm the outsider who stacked legit empire. You're the heir fleecing grannies for dice. Who's scum? Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Ethan's Hail Mary. Sophia rang. Frayed. Papa Ethan's Insta? Laptop flipped. Video up 30 min. Lit posh. Poised in study. Legacy props. Folks addressing wedding sabotage. Shady tactics hit our joy. Comments surged. Whitaker allies raging. Elites rallying. Old guard shielding. No names, but coercion won't stand. Whitaker's shaped here generations. No bully from cash sans class. Cash sans class. Doubling on strata. Cuffs looming. Sophia wept. Shares exploding. His circle bashing new wealth. Outsiders blind to U.S. ways. U.S. ways. From a $2.3 million elder thief. Comments worsen. Our home pick. Tacky migrant flash. Envy purebreds. Scrolled, Ethan's mom reposted. Some forget stations, riches notwithstanding. Stations. Then spotted. Senator Hale liked it, the one lauding Rossi at openings. AM Ted Harlan rang. Marco social storm. Boards twitchy on ties. Got it. You're rock solid, but Whitaker pull. Judges, senators, deep roots. Ugly already. Pick, my grind or his cradle. Beat, what's hidden? Monday, Ethan's FBI'd. Fraud, theft, 2 mil plus from seniors for gambles. Holy solid? Docs galore. Transfers, complaints. He's torching you to save skin. Bingo. 11:45 a.m. My post, text only. Greenwich. Tomorrow feds nab Ethan Whitaker for 2.3 mil elder ripoff. Before pitting migrant Mauries versus Yankee, ask which Moors loot grandmas for slots. Attached, Baxter's 180K casino shift. Boom. Ethan's mom cried hoax, demanded pullback. Hale unliked stealthy. Venue boards rang. Bonds firm. Noon shift. Lynn Sr. shared. This thief gutted our legacy for chips. Built diners 73 years. Scrimped for school. Stolen for blackjack. Baxter widow. Hubby died trusting savings. Whitaker casinoed them while I scraped by on tins. 12 victims surfaced in hours. Migrants, laborers, pensioners, all gutted by the values preacher. Threads inverted, elites hushed, tail flipped from overstep to crook unmasked. PM. Ethan's follow-up. Mask slipped. Raw plea. Lies all. Council handles slander. Cut abrupt. 2:03. Black van stormed Whitaker Manor. Feds early. Tip on flight risk from a vigilant builder grasping privilege versus justice. Saturday, 2:30 p.m. As agents ransacked, I faced Sophia in our kitchen, where Ethan had snubbed my kin days prior. Gown upstairs unworn. Dreams dust, but gaze sharpened. Papa full truth. Table fanned. Ledgers, filings, tails, tabs. 2 years deceit. Helen Baxter, 82. Lured pension for gains. 180K to Borgata. Sophia scanned, hands unsteady. She believed. Lynn's retirement zapped. Williams, kid's medpot gone. 12 clans shattered for his highs. How long known? Suspected Thursday. Eagerness for our wealth screamed off. Tapped Rico. Uncle Rico? The PI pal Ethan barred as unfit. Irony stung. He unearthed SEC, debts, pilfers. Ethan eyed you as fix. Long quiet. Betrayal sinking. No love, huh? Cara truth. Dollar dazzle. Rossi's worth as patch. Nodded raw bomb. Weeks back he pushed partner spot post-vows. Merge empires. Thought sweet, but bailout plan. She paced to window. News rigs amassed. Guests, 150. His kin, ours. They'll know. Better than blind to his poison. Yes. Turned. Papa, sorry. No need. Must. Months letting him erase us. You, roots. I stayed mum. Love fogged. Cowardice. Craved his fit so bad. Forgot mine. Forgot your sacrifices, our build. She clutched Rodriguez's tail. 74. Stroke care fund casinoed. Home lost. She homeless 'cause my almost hub gambled her nest while I fussed florals. Wooing his mom. Not yours. Isn't. New gambles, debts. Bills at my pad. Probes on assets. Ignored for fantasy. Kitchen line rang. Ethan's mom. Voicemail. Papa, more. Last month, co-sign loan push. Growth. Near did. Near? Asked you, recall? On investing. You said post-wed. Remembered. His rush irked. Stalled her. Signed, you'd carry his mess. Exit hatch. She sank. Schemes breadth-dunning. Not just clients. Us too. Failed, though. Justice Monday. Eyes on sprawl. Papa aid these folks. Baxter Lynn's. All. Then I knew. She'd thrive. Saturday, 4 p.m. Rossi grounds hummed confusion. Sophia decreed no wedding, but assembly stands. 150 trekked, truth owed. Everyone, thanks for being here. Sophia on terrace, gown sans veil, Hudson glinting behind. From window I watched feds nabbed him hours back. Fraud, theft, breaches. 12 lives torched for Atlantic poker. Ethan's flush raged. Hysteria, wedding strain, venue flops. No flops, Ethan. Papa pulled 'em learning your truth. Head swiveled. I emerged, folder in grip. Helen Baxter, 82, pension poached, 180K Vegas. Counsel clamped. Quiet. Lynn's, 50 years wed. Grandkid fund blackjacked while they scrimped. Hoisted proofs. Mary Rodriguez, 74. Care cash tournament. Homeless now. Hale slunk carward. Allies phoned counsel. But Ethan's real view of you. Phone to speakers. Wed tunes repurposed. Ethan blanched. Don't, Marco. Recording boomed. Power's tongue, Marco. Legacy coin. Deep clout. Sophia ascends beyond origins. Cut baggage. Ethan's mom froze. Tape rolled. Leave bits for acceptance. Ethan nailed one, Mrs. Whitaker. I cut. Union elevates Sophia. From grit to crook's sidekick. Ethan erupted. Pompous hack! Think nuking us 'cause we shunned your laborers? Your site cash tops Whitaker eras? No, my clean grind tops your swipes. Crowd hooked, drama peaking. Achievement? Rossi's 600 plus jobs, 847 builds, taxes poured, communities risen, sweat earned. Swept to his. Whitaker? Granny's nest for debts. Whose legacy? He lunged. Counsel yanked. I'll crush you. Ties beyond dreams. Ties fleeing. Pointed empty seats. Hail gone. Judges dialing. Elites bailing. Old coin shuns felons. Sophia interposed. Over, Ethan. Feds hold proofs. Tails. Prison awaits. Sophia, fixable. Counsel says hush. Court bound. Agent Gomez advanced. My tip-off. Bail breach nearing witnesses. With us. Outrage. Rights. Silent one's key. Should have earlier. Cuffed again. Led off. Sophia turned. Whitaker's. Sorry discovery stung. Papa's kin. Thanks for modeling honor. Victims. Rossi AIDS this week. Whitaker rose barren. Heritage fled truth. My crew enveloped Sophia. Warmth solid. Ethan's mom solo by ride. Mrs. Whitaker. I hailed. Right on one. Some ignore place. Your boy forgot honesty's his. Wordless exit. Hour on, Sophia met me riverside. Guests thinning. Papa, right call? Her strength shone. Chains shed. Only one for mirror gaze. Whitaker's seethed shame. Prosecutors busier. First grin. Next, back to earning regard, not claiming. Monday, 8:47 a.m. Journal blared, fund boss cuffed in 2.3 mil or senior scam. Pick, Ethan shackled, Ivy bling mocking. Sophia rang from City Pad. Seen feeds? Everywhere. Channel 12 pushes chat. Migrant win versus elite fraud. Decline. Smart. Facts talk. 10 a.m. Ethan's mom direct. Mr. Rossi. Settlement chat on mix-up. No mix. Your boy's felon. Whitaker's built here century plus. Shield reps. His deeds wrecked yours. Click noon scope swelled. 17 victims, 2.7 mil. 8 to 12 years sought. Sophia rolled an evening. takeout from Block Spot. One Ethan deemed crude for Whitaker's Rye Smile. Kitchen Feast were storm brewed. Papa, your EarnViz demand line stuck. Quit marketing today. Join Rossi. Choke mid-bite. Wharton Gold. You pick anywhere. Want pride and builds? Bricks and bonds. 3 months on, Ethan got 9 years. 7 mini. Victims. Rossi Fund rebuilt nests. Sophia helmed community ties. Debut. Elder Migrant Homes. Austin's Preykin. Ethan's Mom Florida Bound. Estate listed. Generations shine, greed tarnished. Last week, Sophia dated Rico's boy, a defender for nobodies. Best payback? Not vengeance. Thriving true. Forging fair. Showing kids respect's relation one. Power players get it. Others never counted.